Hello everyone and welcome back for another edition of 8 Minutes with Aaron. I'm of course your host Aaron, and I was trying to think when I was going to record this video, whether it was going to be after the Eagles game, before the Eagles game, would it be before my parents' house, or maybe when I got to a specific location to watch the game. But I said screw it, we're going to do it right now, so let's get rolling with a fresh edition of this guy right here, Aaron. So I just want to throw some things out at you. What has been going on the last couple weeks? You see, there has been a 12,000 count limited edition Super Saiyan Goku that even has been dropping on their Whatnot stream. Now, for the first, I want to say week and some change, they were dropping it on a buy it now clicky thing. And bots were getting it left and right. People were getting screwed out of stuff. And they were also running lousy lotteries and wheels and shit like that. Yeah, they were giving away, 3 of them a stream, but that's not going to give to the masses who just wanted the Funko Pop. Now, I do agree, any way that they did drop this Funko Pop was going to be, criticized and talked shit about. But to be honest with you, this is not the way to go about it. They've now switched it to a flash sale where you actually have to go to the bottom of your screen and slide over and then click confirm. How do I know that it's actually true? Well, yesterday when they did a drop at around 10-ish, I can't really recall what specific time it was, I was able to slide over and almost get a Goku, but I think it was just a countdown for me to pay, because I think they were just sold out. But I did see that there was a next window, and you had to hit confirm to get the Funko Pop. I was just a little bit too slow, and people are just faster than me. I don't know if they're just on the screen all night going like this, or if they might have an app on their phone just automatically goes like this and like slides and clicks, slide, click, slide, kick, slides, click, which would be really sweet, which I probably should have done that kind of research maybe on my computer. But they did say that there were extra steps on the computer that you had to go through in order to get the purchase. So I haven't tried anything on my computer. But what I did notice is once you get to that buy-in screen, it doesn't go away. Even though the counter goes down to 0, that's just how long you have to make your payment. It doesn't get off your screen, which made me think possibly that is how people are getting all the LE Gokus like that. They already have their payment open, and all they do is click to confirm once it goes back up in stock. It's weird, because before, when you go to the buy it now, there was this little icon near the Goku that said, notify me when the Goku drops, and it will send you like a message on Whatnot, like it will give you like a ping. Nope, that didn't happen yesterday, so I don't know what happened, if they switched it up or things got changed. But I do need to give a big shout out to my one Funko friend who I go to conventions with and I talk to on Facebook and text all the time. Brian, congratulations, he won a giveaway for one of the LE Gokus, so at least one of us won one. Now, I'm not 100% sure he is a die-hard Dragon Ball Z fan like I am, but I'm not going to ask him for it. I'm glad he won it. I'm glad he has it. So if he needs to make a trade for something that does come out in another small limited edition that maybe Even gets and tries to screw a bunch of people over again, he might have a better opportunity to trade and get things together. So, what am I doing with the rest of my day? Well, that event thing, it ends tonight. Tonight is the last day for the LE Gokus. It is Sunday, and I am off. Can you believe that? I have a Sunday off. I was going to go to Breakaway. It was a music festival, but it didn't plan out. And my day is going to consist of me hanging out with my friends. There's an Eagles game on. I believe they're playing the Chiefs. And yeah, we were going to go to a bar, but not a lot of us were going to meet up. I think it was just me and Samet, and Tony might be working. So we're going to go over Mike's crib, and he's got a whole nice setup, and he's got a hot tub, and apparently he has one of these projector televisions. So we are going to go over to Mike's and chill, probably get some food, and watch the game, which should be nice. I don't really get weekends off, so this is fantastic. I did go to the gym. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I did try to go on the Target and see if they had any Pokemon cards. They did not have any Pokemon cards. They had the same shit, maybe a little less than our trip 2 days ago on Friday. And I'm going to go stop off and see my parents, see how they're doing. And then there's no raids tonight. There's no big things on television tonight. So I got a really, really chill night going on. I'm probably going to eat a quesadilla for dinner and some Ben's rice. See how I didn't call it Uncle Ben's? I'm being productive and calling it a new name. So it should be pretty cool. And other than that, I have no big plans for the week. Just working. Oh wait, I'm off tomorrow. I am off tomorrow, so that's pretty decent. So I got 2 days off in a row. Look at that, folks. I can just chill out and have a good time hanging out with my friends, hanging out with my boys. And I will definitely get the Pokemon thing set up. I know I keep promising you guys that I'm going to get, you know, that little thing set up, look at my hands, open up packs and shit like that. But recently I have been getting lucky from the Amazon drop and from the Target's the Journey Together. So maybe I will crack some packs and see if I get anything that's worthwhile. Because I've been seeing a lot of things online, and I have tried on different, you know, Facebook marketplace shits to try to buy cards. But a lot of them are over, you know, market sticker retail price. And I ain't paying more than that shit. Maybe like a little bit of a bump, like a little bump, but not a huge bump. I ain't doing that shit. No. I can't. It would kill me if I spent almost double with the price of what it was. It's bad enough that I pay, you know, an extra $10, $15 on Amazon or when I go to GameStop to pick up shit, which this Friday I'm definitely going to have to attempt a GameStop run in order to try to get the, is it Black and White that's dropping, or is it the Mega Evolution? It could be the Mega Evolution. I'm just not 100%. My memory is not what it used to. I wonder why. I was also supposed to pick up my friend Alexis and go watch the Eagles game with her too, but she decided to pick up a shift at work when I was already in 45 minutes of traffic getting down 95 because of an accident. They closed off 2 lanes on a 4-lane highway. What is that about? I ain't digging that shit. So I've completed my, you know, my normal activities. I've went to the gym. I've taken my shower. I am going to go see my parents right now. I was really basically waiting for my feet to dry because the towel's really wet. And, oh yeah, let me tell you something. Every time that I go and I take a shower at the gym or anywhere, and I have Crocs, I got a pair of Crocs, and then I have a pair of sandals. Awful to walk in, folks. Terrible. I feel like I'm going to slip, break my neck, and it ain't going to be fun. Not at all. I ain't digging it. So if you guys have any other suggestions for kind of footwear that I should wear, other than saying, hey, why don't you just sit there, dry your feet, put on some socks, and then throw on a pair of shoes, I don't want to hear that. I want to hear better things for me to do to dry my feet. No, or a better pair of footwear that I could wear in the shower, come out, and not feel like I'm going to kill myself. How about those old school water shoes? Remember what I'm talking about? Like, there were like plastic on the bottom. They were old, like from the 90s and shit like that. Do they even make them anymore? I have no idea. Leave down in the comments if you know about the proper footwear or anything like that. And also leave down in the comments what you want to see and what you don't want to see, because you know what? My name is Aaron. Thank you for joining me with 8 Minutes with Aaron. I will see you next time. We'll grow more stuff, more things, and of course, more of me. I'll see y'all later, and let's go say, Go Eagles!